things in total, I think, make the most sense right now for me to move on and for this district to move on.
Today, the Madison School Superintendent announced he will resign. But what does it mean for his plan to close the district's achievement gap? Good evening, I'm Eric Franke.
And I'm Sarah Carlson. Thanks for joining us. First tonight, Dan Nerad says that he'll be with the district until his contract ends in 2013.
Leadership. I think another person coming in can offer new views and new ideas and help recreate the kind of conversation or create a new type of conversation in support of children in this community.
Last month, Nerad announced a plan to close the achievement gap at a cost of $100 million over the first 5 years. So what does his departure mean for the plan? The Night Team's Marc Lovicott has continuing coverage with what people in the community have to say about the departure and the achievement gap.
Sarah, we got a mixed bag of responses today, but there's one thing everyone agrees with. Dan Nerad has started a serious conversation about the achievement gap that exists in our schools. So no matter who is in charge, they say that dialogue needs to continue.
Having this opportunity has been very meaningful to me and my family.
And with that, the Madison School Board accepts the resignation of Superintendent Dan Nerad, effective next June. It's an announcement that is drawing mixed emotions.
I had anticipated it was coming. I was a little disappointed that he decided to retire.
For the first time, the district is looking more serious than ever before at the achievement gap in our schools. In February, Nerad announced a bold, expensive plan to tackle it head on. So now what?
We have to close this gap, and we have to put together strategies that's going to move the academic needle.
Boys and Girls Club CEO Michael Johnson worries the momentum that has started might slip.
We just got to make sure that there's a plan that the community can get around to get our kids the support that they deserve.
I'm with Dan when he says that more has to happen than just in the school itself.
Kaleem Care from the Urban League looks at this more like an opportunity than anything else. Care hasn't always agreed with Nerad, especially when it came to his group's bold Madison Prep idea. But Care praises Nerad for the work he's done so far. He just hopes the board will find someone to keep that conversation going.
There are leaders out there that understand how to take this on, but there's a confluence of relationships and communities that have to come together to decide on a direction.
One big thing to remember here, Nerad still has 14+ months left on the job, and a lot can happen in that amount of time. The question, though, is how much Nerad will do knowing that he is leaving. Johnson hopes he still continues the dialogue that he started so a plan can be implemented and the next superintendent, whoever that is, can just build and help execute that plan.
A lot of work to do there. All right, thanks, Mark.
Sure.